welcome back to my channel. My name is Pink K, or LaDon, Don K. Listen, I've been on the internet for a really long time, so I go by a lot of names. But today, well,
A few moments later.
today we are going to be reviewing and kind of discussing an anime I just watched called Sanrio Boys. That's why I'm repping the Hello Kitty Sanrio merch. And yeah, it's a slice of life anime. It's a slice of life and a drama on Crunchyroll. Sorry if you hear my pages flipping. But I say it is 1 season, 12 episodes. It's about the 17-year-old boy who's in love with the Sanrio character, Pom Pom Pom, this little homie down here. And he's in love with the character because his grandma gave it to him when he was a kid. She gave him like a little, one of those big plush stuffed dogs of him. And he took it everywhere with him. Like, you know, when you're a kid, you have a plushie that you feel like is your bestie, like bestie westie.
Yeah, is your bestie, Miss Westie.
Okay. I don't know why I just said that. Anyways, he's taking this thing everywhere with him. He absolutely adores it. He loves it. And he ends up getting into an altercation at the playground with another group of little boys. The little boys are calling him girly. They're saying that like he's a girl. They're basically just making fun of him because he carries around this plushie, which once again his grandma gave it to him. That's why he fucks with it. It's not like he's just a little boy running around liking this character. Either way, even if he was, whatever, okay? It doesn't fucking matter. So he ends up redirecting his anger towards his grandma and the plushie. So he takes the plushie by its ear, throws it on the playground ground, and was like, I hate this plushie. I hate you, grandma. And, you know, the grandma just kind of ignored him having his little temper tantrum when he said he hated her. But she picked up the plushie, noticed that his ear was ripped, and she's like, oh my gosh, we have to fix it. But he just ran off the other way. Like, he was like, fuck you, bitch, bye. Deuces. And he never spoke to her again, unfortunately. She ended up getting really, really sick. And he would go see her, but he would never actually go into the room, like to go see her and stuff like that. So she ended up passing away without him ever saying sorry or ever apologizing, ever seeing the plushie again. And that part made me cry because I was like, you did not have to do that to your grandma. Your grandma did nothing wrong. All she tried to do was comfort you, give you everything you could have ever wanted. She gave you this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's those moments in slice of life shows where I'd be like, why the hell am I watching this? Because I'm just getting angry. So once again, she ends up passing away. Once the passing of a relative happens, you're moving all their stuff out of their house. So he ends up finding the Pom Pom Pom. He ends up finding the little stuffed plushy dog that his grandma had given him. And she had sewn up his ear because obviously when he was a kid, he ripped it at the playground. And he completely broke down once he found it. So he ends up taking it home, putting it back away in his closet, comes across it again, brings it out. And after he brings it out, he ends up, like, those feelings he had about it, like the resentment he had for it, kind of like got brought back up a bit. So he's going to school, and I'll start simplifying it again. When he goes to school, he actually ends up making a group of friends of other boys that all like the Sanrio characters. One of them likes My Melody, another one likes Cinnamon Roll. Let's see. So obviously there's Pom Pom Pom, Cinnamon Roll, My Melody, the Twin Stars. Hello Kitty. Oh my gosh. One of them likes Hello Kitty. That's fucking ridiculous. Yes. So, but they all have their different things they do because the boy that we're the main character of the show, he doesn't really do much. It's really just him and his mom. They be chilling, vibing. But he doesn't really do anything. He's not one of those special characters in the anime who's like super good at academics or super good at sports or just like obnoxiously handsome or charming. He's not one of those characters, but all of the other ones are. So ever since he became friends with this group of like pretty impeccable boys, I'm not gonna lie, he starts to have like this weird sense of self-doubt as to where he's not good enough to be hanging out with them or that they're stealing his spotlight. So the show really does find a good way to deal with different things in life, like about the passing of a loved one, about feeling like you have regrets, about feeling guilty, about talking about insecurities and self-doubt. I just really feel like it touches on a lot of things that can almost be a touchy topic to some people, or it can just be really hard for some people to express in their own ways. Like, you know, you have a group of friends who you feel like you love your friends, okay? You love them, you love yourself, but you also can understand that Your friends got some talents that you don't got. Like maybe some of your friends, once again, are good at school. Maybe they're just good in the workforce. Maybe they're good at singing. They're good at some things that you enjoy. And it's just one of those things where everybody has their place in the world. It's all about finding your own. But this show does a good way in conveying a message that tells you that it's okay to have others help you sparkle. Like, you don't have to sparkle. Like, that's what all he wants to do. Like, literally the show refers to as sparkling. He wants to be an individual. He wants to be somebody who people can be proud of, because that's all he ever wanted to do was make his grandma proud. So now that he's found this plushie again, his grandma's gone, he's like, listen, I just want to make my grandma proud, or at least sparkle for my grandma the way she never got to see me do it when she was alive. Now he can do it via this character that he's remembering he enjoys and that he's bonding with another group of people with, because they also enjoy the same franchise of characters. So the show is rated PG-14, and that's actually very, very good. Obviously, TV rating. They made the show, so they know how it should be rated. But as somebody watching the show, it's definitely a show that I feel like I would carry with me to show like my son or my children in the future, regardless, not even just like a boy, but just to show my kids in the future to be like, listen, just because you hit that teen stage of to where you're feeling like, because now you're a teenager or a preteen, you should be liking more mature things, but you're not fully an adult yet, so you still want to enjoy the things you enjoy as a kid. It's a really good show for that weird ass middle place that nobody likes being in. You don't like not knowing what the hell you're gonna do. You don't like not knowing what you're supposed to do. But also you don't like being judged. You don't like the feeling that people are on your side, that people have their own personal ideations of what you do or how they perceive what you do. Because me personally, look at my fucking room right now. Look at all my plushies. Look at the shirt that I'm wearing. I'm 21 years old. There's a lot of people who think that I'm still like 16. Just because of the way that I act, the way that I dress. But it's because I do it because I enjoy it. And I don't let those people nitpick at me. And it's something that I definitely did when I was 16. When I was 16, I let everything I saw and everything I heard influence what the hell I did. But anyway, that's where we're going to cut this video at. This is a great show to watch if you're somebody or know people who are struggling with individuality and finding their own place in this world. Because everybody's going to sparkle in their own way. And if you need somebody to bring you a little bit of extra glitter, then shit, call them up. Call up Michael's craft store. Write that bitch for some glitter if that's how you have to sparkle, okay? Ask Michael's for help. But that's all, guys. Thank you for being here with me in this weird ass review / rating of Sanrio Boys. Once again, it's a cute show. Definitely recommend. For slice of life, for me, I give it an 8 out of 10 watch, just because it made me cry, so it made me angry. But yes. Mwah.